All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun white trips weak. Pros X go. On one. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's going on, everyone? ANCAP24 here from HuddleGG. Today's video, we're going to show you one of the best base plays all of Madden 22. Comes out of the Gun Bunch Halfback Strong. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell notification to make sure that you never miss any of our uploads. The play we're going to talk about is PA Bunch Shot. This just got released on the second part of the JonBeast Bunch Carolina game plan, where we broke down the Gun Bunch offset last week and coming back with the Gun Bunch Halfback Strong, which these two formations in tandem is one of the hardest offenses to stop in all of Madden 22. Once you figure out how to try to contain bunch offset, a simple audible is going to go from one side to the other. And now you've got the whole formation of Gun Bunch Halfback Strong. Definitely check that out if you guys are interested in having something like meta out of the bunch offset, but teamed up with something that's not meta and really having same principles, same types of reads, but just doubling the plays, doubling the different types of routes. And I tell you what, this formation has some really unique routes that you can really build off of, right? So let's look at Bunch Halfback Strong. And we're going to talk about how an easy setup can just demolish all coverages. All we're going to do on this play is put the tight end on an out route. And this tight end out route, and I want to kind of explain it real quick, he's going to get pretty open against everything because of the way that the RB and B, their routes go to the inside. And you can see cut off the play action, and you can throw this underneath pretty much all day long unless they're in hard flats, right? Now, what most people are going to do, and what that tight end also does, is they're going to Mabel, which basically means stack the zones, one at like say 0 and 20 or maybe 5 and 25 on the bunch side. And what you're going to notice here is that you're going to have an easy ability if they do it to the right that they're a lot of times not doing to the left for two reasons. One, this is going to be kind of a quick hike opportunity because it's only one hot route and you're going to attack to the left, but most people are not going to be able to do both against bunch. If they do, then you're going to open up the whole middle of the field for other setups, and then we'll kind of talk about that when in the game plan with other plays, right? But what you're going to see here is if they're just going to the left side, your second read is the RB as he passes everybody. You're going to get another 6 or 7, and that's basically an easy dump down pass. But then you got the ability to go ahead and attack with the second route, which is the B route, which is probably the best route on this field. What it does is it gets right at that 20-yard mark and then gets flat. What I mean by that, see, we're on the 40-yard line right now. It gets flat to where you're going to have a lot more opportunity to pass lead it down away from everybody to where you can catch that ball pretty easily. So when people are in deeper zones, this is one of the better crossing routes because it's not going to go and get more elevation up the field. It really flattens out to where now instead of going say to the 30-yard line, it's going to stay right around that 40-yard line, right? So this goes ahead. I just showed this all against cover 3. You can see how this is going to be really good against cover 2 as well. What I'm going to show you right now, you can see here that the A is that first read, and then you can see how we're going to be able to get this guy pretty easily over here as the reads progress, right? Cover 4 is going to be the same way. Show you cover 4 drop. And again, I'm going to show you here, basically, you can hit the A right off the bat, you hit the RB there, and then you get the B, right? You get all 3 options and, basically gives you just the ability to spread the field. Now, as a bonus, we talk about in the game plan between 20 and the 25-yard line, it's the sweet spot for this play for an easy touchdown, okay? When I say an easy touchdown, this beats all coverages. And what most people will stop doing is playing really, really deep coach, adjustment drops at this point because of the fact that they don't go past the goal line anyways. So they basically kind of, hedge their bet that you're not trying to attack with a deep, deep crosser here, right? So when you do this, it doesn't matter what the coverage is, this B route basically gets in a perfect spot that hits the pylon. Now, the reason why this works so well is deep zones work differently in the red zone. They're going to get sucked into the middle a lot more because they're programmed to basically take the nearest player in the red zone. So the corner on the left is actually going to basically go and get sucked to the middle, watching how the B is just going to be in a perfect spot. So you see here the B's right here, you throw this right here, and you get yourself an easy touchdown. Now, this is something that when you've got the ability to know, I've got a dot in between 20 and 25, you know, you're in that spot. It's such a rewarding thing to know, you know, basically you've got something drawn up, right? That was first one was against cover 3. Now I'm going to show you against cover 4 drop, which is something I see a lot in the red zone just because there's more people in zones. And you're going to see how this is going to work the same way. This B is going to get open right here, right on that pylon. Easy catch. I'll show you against cover 2. And again, we're basically just showing you how the difference is that, yes, it works everywhere on the field, but it really excels here because we're able to get those zones in the back to basically, you know, get sucked into the middle of the field a little bit more. You can see here right there, and you got yourself an easy touchdown as well, right? So it doesn't really matter what the thing is. This also does beat man coverage. I want to make sure that we at least discuss that here. That route's really good, especially if you've got, you know, anybody that's got some abilities. You're going to see here that we still got the A on the right, RB, and then now you still got the ability to kind of throw that. Now, the reason why I also like this route when I talked about it earlier, because it gets flat, we're able to pass lead that down and away a lot easier because once, you know, just kind of like an out route or an in route does, see how it gets flat? With a crosser, they go up the field, so your DB has a lot better opportunity of cutting underneath it. This one, you can see how we're going to be able to throw away from that player and get our touchdown, right? So it doesn't matter what the coverage is. This is absolutely money in this part of the red zone. And then also, you know, anywhere on the field. Now, if you want to see this play and how you combine it with all the other plays in Gun Bunch Halfback Strong, plus all the plays in Gun Bunch Offset that won JonBeast, you know, the first belt of the year in Madden 22, make sure you check our website. It's $9.95 for every game plan on the site. It's definitely a great deal. This obviously in itself is, you know, an amazing value for your money to get both of those offenses in one, but get everything else as well. You know, I dropped a Chiefs offense earlier in the year. This formation is in the Chiefs playbook. So it's just a great compliment to anybody that's running that. So if you're more interested in running the Chiefs, you've got this as well. So just want to kind of give you a little bit of highlight of what's going on our website. Check it out. Like I said, $9.95 gets you everything as far as game plans on the website. And if you're interested in getting a little bit more content, we do have a tier 2. Check that out as well. We appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on tomorrow's video.